Hello, today we're going to make easy, crispy cast iron sourdough pizza. We start off with a dough, and the hidden secret here is I've added butter to the master recipe of the sourdough pizza. The trick I'm doing here is instead of flouring my counter, I'm spraying it with water because I want this crust to stay as flour-free as possible. So if you wet your counter, the dough won't stick. Also, you have to wet your bench knife so it won't stick. I was about ready to cut here and I remembered I needed to spray some water on my bench knife. I'm halving my dough here. So today I'm doing one pizza that's thinner and bigger and one that's a thick crust. So I'm just lightly shaping this. I want this to be almost like a focaccia type crust. Very crisp, very airy. The butter really gives it like a croissant type feeling. I have olive oil in my cast iron pans and I just lightly place the dough in and start pressing it with my fingertips to the edge. You might have to let it rest in between if it starts to get tight, but just see that olive oil in there. This is going to give you the crispy, crispy crust, but just kind of push that to the edges of the pan and leave a thicker crust if you like a thick crust. I do, along the sides. Then I'm going to cover and let that rest for about 20 or 30 minutes. Step one to this crispy pizza is to add your cheese directly on the crust. Then put your sauce. Then put your toppings and more cheese. This gives you an extra crispy crust because the sauce doesn't leak into the pizza dough. See how crisp that is? Here's my second pizza, which I like everything hot and garlicky. This was the deep dish pizza. And see how beautiful that crust is? It's almost like a croissant with the butter in the recipe. There's the side view, all the open holes, because we didn't shape that dough at all. We just let the bubbles bubble. And there you have it, easy cast iron cheesy pizza.